Howdy, Simmers. One of my wonderful friends celebrated her birthday a couple weeks ago, and to celebrate, she made a shell challenge in The Sims 4. And like the good friend that I am, I decided to attempt it, and today I want to show you what I did with it. The friend in question is Little Old Pink on Twitch, and I will go ahead and link her channel in the description for you guys if you want to check her out. She is amazing, wonderful, all sorts of good words that I could use to describe her. But her shell challenge, she wrote the word pink using walls in The Sims 4, and that is our shell challenge. And if you guys have ever attempted a build where, the shell is letters of the alphabet, you know that can be a little complicated, a little difficult, and definitely a little strange. So I worked with what I had, obviously. Point of a shell challenge. But because she made this so big, she put this on, I believe, like a 64 by 64 lot. It's huge. Because she made the lot and like the build so big, I decided to turn this into a rec center, which is a lot type that I believe comes with growing together. And it's basically just kind of an everything lot type. So you can have, a kitchen, a gym, library, all that kind of stuff on one lot, and it will all function properly, which is a really good thing and really insane that they managed to get that to work. But it comes in handy when working with huge builds. So we're starting off with the bathrooms. I'm using some stalls from, I want to say, high school years. I can't think of any other packs that actually have like toilet stalls in them. Maybe Discover University. I don't remember entirely. But I decided to make the letter I from the word into just like a huge row of bathrooms. So we're starting out with this kind of play area, which undergoes a lot of like renovation stuff. You can see already I'm changing stuff out. So, and this will change even more momentarily because I really just wanted some kind of like outdoor kids type section. So that's what I did, and it's gonna look really weird. Believe me, this entire build is very strange. So, I really, it's the landscaping portion I think I had the hardest time with because how do you landscape a build like this? So, I got some fencing around as good as I could. Obviously, with the letter P, we have the round room. So, stuff doesn't work very well with round rooms. If you didn't know that, now you do. But I can't connect the fence to that room at all. So, it's just kind of blocking off that space, but it's fine. So for this actual like rounded section of this whole thing anyway, I decided to turn this into kind of a music room. So I've got lots of windows to kind of bring in a lot of light. I put a glass roof on here as well, and yes, it does look really, really weird. But I kind of knew I wanted something like that over this specific area. And I can't remember if I originally wanted to turn this into a library or not, but I feel like it would have either been a library or a music room. And I went with music room because I felt like a round room would just have really good acoustics. So we have a piano right in the center on a little platform. I've grabbed some violins and guitars. I'll have a few keyboards in here as well and some microphones, which I really wish we had a drum set as well. We have like, I don't even know what it is. Someone created like a custom content drum set that works kind of as a piano almost. So it at least uses the like function code of a piano to run. But anyway, I really want more instruments in The Sims 4, and it's insane we don't have a drum set yet. But yeah, we started off with kind of the letter I, but then we quickly moved back to like the main thing, which is definitely the letter P. And for the longer part here, I really just kind of made this like the front entrance area of the rec center almost. So we have a lot of seating around. I am, of course, getting some big windows. Just there's so much wall space. So what do you do with wall space? You put a bunch of windows and honestly a lot of art. So much art because I kind of had ideas for what I wanted for other things. And for this particular one, I just was like, okay, well, there's only so many things I can do. What I really wanted to do, honestly, and I didn't manage to get it in on any of this, was I wanted like a toddler area dedicated to toddlers and really infants as well. But just kind of like a younger kids section. and it never ended up happening. So, a little disappointed in that, but maybe one day. Oh yeah. I wanted to get like a huge runner for this room. We don't have any runners that are really long enough, and the build your own runner things, so ugly. None of them are cute. So I ended up just using carpet to kind of go down the whole room. And the rest is this really cute tile from, you guessed it, Cozy Bistro Kit, because I cannot get enough of it. Honestly, the Cozy Bistro Kit was such a good kit. I did not expect to like it as much as I did and as much as I do. But here we are. I use the little curtains from it a lot. I use that tile definitely a lot. It's just perfect. So good. And of course, because the shell is, the letter pink, basically for my friend Little Old Pink, everything is pink. Basically, everything in this build is pink, except for anything that doesn't come in a pink swatch. So, such as the gym equipment, which we are working on our gym right now. And yeah, it's a little strange for sure. I want more gym equipment too. Like, it's so annoying just constantly getting treadmills and like the weight machines. Can we not get like actual like dumbbell weights or something? Why is that a thing that the Sims team refuses to do? Like, they give us clutter of that kind of stuff, but nothing actually functional. So, I'm a little mad about that. But on this side of our little N gym, I decided to make it a little like yoga kind of thing because I didn't want to add all of the like punching bags type stuff. I was a little worried that, this was too, I don't know, too aggressive, I guess, of a gym. And it's like, you know what? I never put yoga in any of my builds. Why don't we throw this into our gym? Because yoga can be a sport, right? It's some kind of athleticism thing. I don't know. For this section, we are on the letter K now. And because of this, we have like multiple points, multiple areas kind of on this that I can make. And I did separate it into like 3 different things. So the part we're working on right now is kind of like the games section. I got Don't Wake the Llama. There's going to be chess in here. Some of the card tables as well, I think. Just a lot of games and such. And I can't remember if I put a dartboard in here or not. But, oh, you know what? I could have put foosball in here too, maybe. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a small space. So I did manage to get kind of a kitchen in here. I wanted to make a little like eating area because I think the rec center that comes with growing together, like the one that I think Lil Simsy built, I do believe it actually has a kitchen as well. So your Sims can come here, make food, sit down and have a chat. And yeah, so, picking out some tables right now. I go with these ones from high school years that I always think are bar tables, but they're not. I don't know. They look taller than they are to me for some reason. But I got some chairs that have these like mint colored legs on it. For some reason, I thought they just looked so good together. Like, those are really good colors. But then in this final room, I built a library, and this is kind of where I wanted that toddler section as well, and it just didn't end up happening. But we have a little kind of reading zone over here. Got a lot of comfy chairs. I threw in a pastel pop rug. On the other side of the library, I'll put in like a few computers. And can't remember what else. I don't think I actually put an easel in here at all. Though we don't have a painting room, which is surprising. So now that this is all done and has been out for a little bit, because if you look at my gallery, I'm kind of ahead of builds. But I'm thinking of all these things that I could have done that I didn't, and oh man. um, in this last little part, I turned this into kind of a greenhouse, like a mini greenhouse. So I just get a few planters around, and that's really it. I can't remember if I take the tile out of this or not, because it would make more sense to not have the tile in here. But no, it definitely looks like I left it in. So now we get to the fun part of kind of fencing stuff off, doing some landscaping. And it's just chaos, this whole thing, especially around the rounded rooms. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of rounded rooms. Well, I take that back. I'm not sick of them, I'm sick of the glitches with them. So that is that. Oh, I did manage to get a dumpster in here as well. It's just kind of out the back, because what, like, big place doesn't have a dumpster. It's a community spot. I'm sure there's going to be trash around. So, at the moment, I'm just going back through and adding like plants and such because honestly, I felt like everything was too specific and not like green enough, I guess. So, I'm trying to go around and get as many plants as I can to make it feel more welcoming and more like not a prison, I guess, where you're like expected to do certain things in each area. Like just walking into the gym, there's no plants around. You do fitness, you do yoga kind of stuff. Like that's a little harsh. So I think the plants kind of help to make it feel a little more friendly. But yeah, I think I also maybe forgot to put art around the other places. I know I put some in the main area. I can't remember if I actually did it in any of the other rooms. So, with big builds like these, I kind of go into hyper focus on like one specific thing. So I may forget little details like adding art to the walls or, I don't think I put a thermostat in here either, which yikes. I hope there is a smoke detector because I can't remember what I added in here and what I didn't, but you can already kind of see the rounded rooms are driving me nuts with landscaping because I'm trying to put some terrain paint down and it's glitching out. So I used some plants to try to cover it as best as I could. But yeah, the rest of this really is just me kind of putting some terrain paint down. So I'm going to avoid the rest of this and let's hop into the game. So here is the build. And I believe I called this the pink rec room on the gallery because obviously it spells out the word pink. It's all in pink. Dropping down here, you can see we have a little pathway up to our front area. I am realizing I don't actually know if you can get into the rest of this area because I don't think I put a gate here, so my bad. You may have to delete something. That was completely my fault. I put these down and didn't even think. Although maybe they'll be able to run from like that section. I don't know. But you can see we have our little like outdoor kind of play area. It's got a basketball court, just some playground equipment, and yeah, I put a lot of trees around, and I do think it's cute. I wish we had more like pink trees than just these purple ones, but the only ones we got have lanterns on them. And I'm not a huge fan. But coming through our entrance area at the very end of the letter P, we have our seating area. So we've got a little radio out here just so it can play some music and you guys can just chill. Again, the big windows. I'm not a fan of these curtains, but they were the only ones that actually fit these windows. That were at least in pink. But like I said, we have that carpet going all the way down. Just some art in the walls. I did paint the ceilings. They all have the tile from the Cozy Bistro kit. And you can actually access this through here. And as you can see, we already have someone hanging out on the swings. But there we go. Moving further down the hall. As we get closer and closer, you'll see we have more art just everywhere. We have this issue with our round roof because, of course, we would. But I put some music-based paintings at the end of this. And then in here is our music room. It's going to be very bright, but we have our thing. What is this doing? I hate round room glitches. I really do. The glass roof probably doesn't help very much, but whatever. I think it looks okay-ish. But then with us back out here, I'll go ahead and kind of show off the bathrooms. Most of them look exactly the same, but there is one down here at the very end that is a little different just because it's kind of bigger. But so here's the standard one. Okay, this is our normal one. They all look the same on the inside except for this one. This one's a bit more spacious. It has like a proper kind of shower tub combo because this one is meant more for like toddlers, infants. We have the diaper changing station over here. And yeah, so this is kind of like the family bathroom, I guess. So we have two showers in here. We have our little open one and then the shower tub combo. And then also part of the letter I, we have the little like dot portion of it, and this is our outdoor gardening space. Although I guess I can't really say it's outdoor. But it's just a little gardening zone, and I really am sorry that that's so closed off from everything. I don't know why I didn't think to put a gate over there, but we got our dumpster section over here. There's some light landscaping over there. On the letter N, we have 2 open windows at the end, and we have the door all the way in this kind of middle section. So we walk in, we've got our treadmills over here. I put a few TVs up as well, so they can watch TV if they want to while they're running. You can see down this way we have our weight machines, and we've got some mirrors on both sides of these, actually. Over here is our little yoga area, and I've put down 3 yoga mats, although you can barely see the third one because it's so light. It's such a light pink. But it's there. And we've got the mirrors in here as well. And just some motivational fitness-based pictures on the wall over here. It's a pretty nice gym, I'd say. Really cute, really cozy. And then lastly is the letter K, which we're walking through the doors now, right into our little eating section. I'm a little worried that this table's too close to the door, but I'm sure it's fine. So we've only got a few tables around, so it's not like any super fancy thing. But we have a little kitchen through here. And then I cut this off of the wall, and I decided to put an archway here. But we have our kind of games area back here. We already have someone playing chess all alone. But yeah, we have a couple of cards tables, a couple of Don't Wake the Llama tables as well, with a giant like planter kind of thing in the back there. And yeah, it doesn't really look like I put a dartboard in here, so I'm a little sad that I didn't add that, but oh well, it's fine. So, going back to our kitchen, I did add a lot of like appliance stuff here. So we have the tea kettle, coffee machine, popcorn, ice cream, all in pink. Super fun. And then lastly is our library area. So we've got these big bookshelves from Growing Together, and a little seating area down here with 4 cozy chairs and lots of light coming through. Really, really nice. I probably could have put some curtains on these, but I didn't. And then over here, of course, everyone is at the computer, looking like robots, actually, which is a little terrifying, but yeah. So that is our pink rec center. But as you can see, it is available on the gallery for you guys. I posted this on the 19th. That's when I built this. And I'm recording on the 26th, and this is coming out sometime at the end of this week. I don't know what day Friday is. But for the record, that's kind of the gap we're looking at with that. But it is available on there for you if you want to download it. My ID is TheSimmingKoalaa with 2 A's at the end. I always have it in the description for you guys if you ever want to download anything from my page. And make sure to check out Little Old Pink on the gallery as well. She is the one who built the shell. She is my friend. Love her to death. I hope you all like this build. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. And let me know if I should build some like proper rec centers. I do think this is the first rec center that I've ever made. And obviously I didn't build this one. It's a shell challenge. I furnished it. But yeah, if you guys have any build suggestions, leave those in the comments as well. And once again, make sure to check out Little Old Pink on Twitch. I will have her link in the description for you guys if you would like to do so. And yeah, with that, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow my socials. Links are below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.